Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Wednesday morning. It's the 24th day of May, 2023, and a good-looking day out there. This is the morning briefing. A little cooler this morning. Many valley temperatures down in the low 50s, as opposed to the mid to upper 50s we've been seeing lately. And that'll likely set the stage for another day with temperatures at or cooler than average. Average right now for the valley is 83 degrees. We're likely to be around that range, if not a little bit lower. One of the things we're going to talk about today, however, is the possibility of thunderstorms in the Sierra. Today is Wednesday. Memorial Day weekend is coming up. And for those of you that are planning on spending time in the Sierra, you just kind of have to keep your eye on the sky. I'll show you a couple of models and we'll kind of track where and when we're most likely to see some of those thunderstorms if you are planning on spending time in the Sierra. If you're going to be just in the foothills or the valley, man, it's just going to be really, really nice. So let's see what's happening first thing this morning. So as you can see, deep marine layer this morning, taking up all of Napa County. We even had it for a little while into Sonoma County. Solano County. Sonoma County is socked in. All of the Bay Area, of course. And with the onshore breeze that just carries that cool air inland. Just imagine all of this right in here is around 55 degrees, and you get that onshore breeze. It's just a wide expanse of cooler air being pushed into the valley. To the east, you do see quite a bit of cloud cover over the state of Nevada. And as we get some afternoon heating, we're likely going to see some showers and thunderstorms pop up. We saw some really big thunderstorms yesterday in the area around Shasta. Shasta saw some hail yesterday along I-5 between Redding and the lake. And I do think we may see some of that as we go forward over the next couple of days. I want to talk a little bit about the wind because I showed you the marine layer, but that's only part of the story here, because you also need the wind to carry that cool air inland. So this is Cansack, a product I love to use, and this is today around midday. And if you notice these areas in dark green and these wind arrows, they may be hard to see depending on the device you're looking at, but the wind arrows are all pointed inland, and you can just kind of see the wind just pouring in through the Carquinez Strait right in here. So you have all the cold air out here, the marine layer, and you just have that onshore push. So through Sacramento County. And it's interesting, we talk about the southwest wind for places like Elk Grove or Sacramento or Roseville. Well, that's certainly true. But in Stockton, it's a northwest wind, and the same thing in areas like Manteca. You need a northwest wind that comes out of the delta. So the wind just kind of comes in and fans out, if you will. So it's a different wind direction, but it's the same impact for everybody. So that's today around midday. And as we go through the afternoon, you can see that wind. It stays with us. And then this is early Thursday morning. The wind is lighter in the morning, stronger in the afternoon. So this is Thursday afternoon. And as you can see, really strong onshore push on Thursday. Thursday is likely going to stay in the 70s up and down the valley. And you can even see it pushed into Highway 49, and you can track that flow all the way into Butte County. Just track those wind arrows going all the way here into Butte County. So this is just a terrific flow. Thursday should be a nice cool day in the valley. Like I said, highs maybe 78, 79, something like that. And then this is getting into the day Friday. Same thing. This is the end of the model run. But as you can see, these areas highlighted in orange, this orange shade right in here, that coincides with the scale over here, which is sustained winds up over 30 miles an hour. And so we can certainly see that in Fairfield. So for those of you in Solano County, rather windy from time to time over the next couple of days with that onshore breeze. And the same would be true for areas like Vallejo and, area around Hidden Brook, American Canyon, and then up toward into Napa, certainly, as well as Discovery Bay, places like that. Rather gusty and windy with that onshore flow. So let's talk about the possibility of thunderstorms. I'm going to show you a couple of different models. So we'll start with the HRRR, and there are going to be some differences in the models. And this is getting through the day today. This is this afternoon. Now, the HRRR picking up on maybe a couple of storms here in Lassen County again, and then around Reno and to the east, maybe around Portola. But generally, the activity looks as though it's going to stay east of the Sierra during the day today, on the east side of the Sierra, I should say. And then during the day on Thursday, there will be a little bit less activity. Let me just change model runs here so we can get a little bit into Thursday on this model run. There we go. So let's see what the difference shows on Thursday. Thursday, this model is also on the eastern side of the Sierra, much more along 395, maybe around Portola, Gray Eagle, Whitehawk. Those areas might see a shower or a thunderstorm. But again, just remember, this is one model. Actually, this is a pretty good thunderstorm here along the state line. That looks like it's north of Portola. And then Friday, there should be less activity. So that's one model. Let's go ahead and take a look at the NAM Nest model. And let's go through today. So today shows a little bit more activity along the crest of the Sierra, although not much. I think today's activity is going to be pretty limited. And then on Thursday, the activity is much more widespread on this model. This is around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And as you can see, we have activity along the crest of the Sierra. So if you're driving on Donner Summit, you may run into a thunderstorm up on the summit. Good activity on the east side of the Sierra, and then once again extending down 395. And then into the day on Friday, kind of the same thing, although I think Friday is going to be a day of less activity, although there may be a shower in Tahoe or Truckee. But they look very limited. It's looking as though the wettest day in the Sierra is going to be Thursday, with perhaps less activity as we head into the weekend. But if your weekend plans, Memorial Day weekend plans, do include Tahoe, and you're packing now, I'd pack some rain gear. I'd also pack some warmer clothes. Keep in mind that in the Sierra, in the Tahoe Basin, morning lows are still in the 30s, and afternoon temperatures in the 60s to around 70, so comfortable. But pack some warmer clothes, and one of those things, just bring the rain gear. Better to have it and not use it than to not have it and need it, if you know what I mean. One other note before I finish up this morning, the morning briefing will be going on a summer hiatus. Not all summer, just about a week and a half. So I'm going to start a vacation as soon as I get through with work tonight. So I'll be off for about a week and a half, but the morning briefing will come back in the first week of June. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. Of course, I'll be on KCRA tonight at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 11, and on KQCA at 10 o'clock. So enjoy the rest of your day. Make it a great day. And if you're checking out for the weekend, like I am, I hope you enjoy your long weekend coming up and enjoy the weather that we have. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.